Today I'm going to give you some easy rules to follow when you are doing a spiral perm wrap. You're going to use your perm rod to measure just like you would to measure your 9-section wrap when you're doing your sectioning, but this time you're going to use the end. You want your section to be about as tall and as wide as the end of the perm rod. Now we're going to ribbon it with our thumb, so we're going to put our thumb on the bottom side. We're going to go ahead and use a bookend, but this time we're going to make the bookend long and skinny. We're going to slide down to our ends because we want to get them all in there. Now, do not start this and just roll this up and then try to hook it. You can see it's not dangling, it's not vertical. That's because you basically just did a crokinole wrap but tried to pretend like it was a spiral wrap. There's too much hair in the middle of the rod. It's not going to get the perm solution evenly like it would if you did this correctly. What you want to do is you always want to start at one end and wrap to the other end. In my instance, I'm a righty. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare this. I'm going to put my end wrap on. I'm going to get a little bit more water. Make sure that's good and wet. I'm going to grab a perm rod and I'm going to slide down and start on one end. Now in this instance, remember we always want the rubber band in our hand, where I'm going to start on the end opposite. I want to go to the right. My right arm is going to go up in the air. My left arm is going to drop. You can see the opened end of the perm rod is now the bottom. I'm going to start down here, do a couple revolutions to get that anchored. Let that rubber band free in your hand so it doesn't get all twisted up. When you get there, you simply clip it. Now, watch if I do this and I don't have my rubber band in my dominant hand. So I'm going to slide down, same as I did before. Make sure that it's wet enough. I'm going to get my perm rod, but I'm going to hold this with this hanging out here. Now I'm still going to raise my right arm. I'm going to lower my left arm. I'm going to start down here at the bottom. So when this is completed, it's going to look exactly the same. You're not going to be able to tell that you did this any differently. The problem is when you get up here, you have to do a lot of shuffling of your hands to try to figure out how to clip this at this point. Now you're trying to clip with your non-dominant hand. You spend a lot of time fooling around. That might not seem like much, but when you're doing a whole spiral perm wrap, it's going to save you a ton of time, and we know time is money. So you want to do this, you want to keep that in that dominant hand. Now we'll pretend like that row is done. I'm going to go ahead and start the second row. On the second row, this time I want to go to the left. I'm going to do the opposite of what I did before. I'm going to take and I'm going to raise my left arm. I'm going to drop my right arm. I'm going to pull out to the ends. I'm going to start on the bottom. Okay, now this time the bottom is the part with the rubber band. All we did was twist from there to there. I'm going to elongate that along the rod. When I get there, my fingers are out of the way and I clip it. Except if something like that happens. That's a bummer when that happens. Now we have to do it over again. I got that out. I'm going to start on the bottom end, which is my right side. I'm going to work towards the top, which is my left. Hopefully the rubber band will hang in there this time. I simply make my hand into a U and put the end in between my thumb and my finger. Do one more. Again, this is if you're a right-handed person. This is how you would be doing it. Slide that down. Make sure it's wet. Left arm's in the air, right arm's dropped. That makes the part by the rubber band, the bottom. Start that around, work your way up. Aim to be at the top when you get to the scalp and clip. Now, do not make this more complicated than what it has to be. You're always going to put the rod under the hair, whether you're going to the left or to the right. Sometimes people want to do this. They want to start wrapping and they want to put it on the top. They want to wrap away from themselves. That's just not natural. That's not how we normally do it. Again, that's going to take you too much time. Just ask yourself with each row, which way is this row going? If we're going to the right, then my right arm goes up, and now this is the bottom. If I'm going to the left, my left arm goes up, and now the part by the rubber band is the bottom. That's the only difference. Never has to go on top. This way or this way. Hope this helps for you right-handers. Next coming up will be a tutorial for you lefties.